Here we have an equation with a variable on both sides. There are 3 steps to solving any equation. Step 1, simplify. Step 2, variable on one side. Step 3, variable by itself. First step, simplify. We can simplify this equation by combining like terms. Our like terms are -7 and -1. When you combine those, you get -8. Step 1, done. We have simplified the equation. There's no more like terms. There's no distributive property. Step 2, get the variable on one side. Currently we have a variable on the left side and the right. I want to move it to one side only. To get rid of the 2n on this side, I'm going to subtract 2n from it. That'll make it go away. Whatever you do to one side of the equation, you always have to do to the other side. So if I subtract 2n from the left side, I've also got to subtract 2n from the right side. And that leaves me with 10 equals 3n minus 8. My variable is now on one side. Step 3, get the variable by itself. I have 2 things in the way of the variable being by itself. Those 2 things are times 3 and minus 8. I go up the GEMDAS and get rid of these using the inverse operation. To get rid of minus 8, I'm going to plus 8. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So that's going to give me 18 on this side and 3n on the other side. I have one more thing to do to accomplish step 3, get the variable by itself. To get rid of times 3, I'm going to do the inverse operation, which is divide by 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 3 divided by 3 is 1, which is understood to be in front of the n. I don't have to write it. I could also write n equals 6. So I have taken care of the 3 steps to solving an equation. Simplify, we did here. -7, -1 combines to -8. We got the variable on one side. First, we got rid of the -2n on the left side, and whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. And then to accomplish the third step, variable by itself, we got rid of minus 8 by plus 8 to both sides. Then we got rid of times 3 by dividing both sides by 3. Now if I took this 6 and I plugged it back in for this n and this n and worked out both sides, they would be the same because this solves the equation.